Hello, my name is Perry, and for the last 10.5 years I have owned and lived on a beautiful 55-foot narrowboat, but very recently I changed my lifestyle and I now live in a gorgeous bijou cottage in North Wales, and I'm looking forward very much to enjoying life on land again. It's going to be another adventure. I have a transit van that I converted into a camper called Tilly Teacup, and we go on little adventures. I also craft and weave, and this is my life in a teacup. Hello peeps, first things first, let me show you around. Hi, just thought I'd jump in here just to say that most of this vlog is of the moving in process and what the cottage looks like, and I'm sort of talking behind the scenes as it were, but at the end, stay till the end because I do sort of pop on and have a little catch up with you. So hope you all have a fab day, and I'll see you at the end of this vlog. See ya! I'm here! So I thought we'd start in the bedroom. So at the top of the stairs, you've got these fabulous cupboards and they go right under the eaves. So that's great for storage. And then you have ensuite off the bedroom for a 1-bedroom tiny cottage, because there's a toilet downstairs with a shower. But the bedroom itself, it's very difficult to gauge. But what I think I'd like to do is put my bed here, albeit there's a radiator there, but I thought I'd put my bed there, and then in the morning, this is what I will wake up and see. Look at that. That will be my view every morning. Beautiful. There's also a padded covered cushion there, and I could sit in the window seat like I'm advertising my wares. Sorry, I couldn't resist that. I couldn't resist that. It's not Holland, is it? And then in the corner, that used to, I believe, that alcove there had, I think it had wardrobes in it, but I think for space, and it gives the bedroom, you can't tell on this, but it does give the bedroom some, and then there's all ceiling lights, which is great. Right, let's take you downstairs. Turn the lights off because I now have to pay an electricity bill. Oh God, that's going to be fun. Take you downstairs. So, nice little set of stairs. Of course, there's no door to the bedroom as such. You come up top of the stairs and you're straight in, which is great because there's my front door. I'll take you out there in a minute. Yes, as I was saying, because that lovely little thing there, you remember what I used to say on the narrowboat, I used to be really boiling. So that heat is going to come from there and go all the way up the stairs. And probably take the chill off, which will be fab. So this is the lounge. Now the front door is, I'm stood by the front door, and again, you really can't tell. Now that settee, I've asked the landlady to leave it here because I'm waiting for mine to arrive, and that's something I can sit on because mine's going to be about 6 to 10 weeks. I'm saying that I haven't even ordered it yet. And that's the view from the lounge. It is a busy road at times of what's it called? Rush, you know, lunchtime, which it is now, and first thing in the morning. But generally the neighbours said it's not too bad and it's quiet at night. So then we go into, oh, show you this. Now that, I'm going to take that cushion off the top, but that's going to be my craft, all my craft stuff's going to be in there, and the loom will probably sit on there as well. So that's what that's going to be. And then we go into the kitchen. So, place for washing machine, which again I've got to order. Beautiful little bijou kitchen again. Now out there is gorgeous fields, but my van's there at the moment because I haven't even unloaded. I've only just arrived. Nice cupboards. Lovely kitchen cupboards. Oh, I don't know what that is. What's that? So lights underneath? Oh yes, there's lights underneath. I do like a light underneath. Mind you, I can't afford the electricity. So, fab cooker. This area I would think would be for the fridge. You can't really put a fridge next to a radiator, can you not? Well, that's the only place it can go. If I decide to have one, I might not have one. I've lived without one all winter because I don't eat meat and I don't put the butter and the cheese in the fridge. So I could probably do without it, to be honest. Though I do like freezing cold water. But I've got a cool box. And then in here, it is very bijou and you couldn't swing a cat, but toilet, radiator, There's this on the wall, but they know about it, so they're going to deal with that. Nice little, is that an actual cupboard? Oh, yeah, it's got some shelves on it. That would do, looks quite new, that. I know they've done a little bit of renovation. And a shower. Again, it's just a shower. And it literally is a one-person shower, but then it's just me, isn't it? I mean, it looks all lovely, and it's lovely and clean, which is what's important. So let's take you outside. So it's step up to the back. Now this is the back. I've got both a front entrance and a back entrance. And the sun really catches here. So I'm going to put a little bistro set there. Unfortunately, I have to keep those there, but I'm going to get something to rail them off so you can't see. Now, as I said, the van, which is here at the minute, is not staying here because that's all I can look at, because outside my kitchen window, that is the view. So for the moment, Tilly's staying here because now I've got to unload. You can see what she's like. So she's like that at the back and sloping down. But from the front, she looks very different. I'll show you. So here we are again in the lounge. Beautiful wide windowsill. That's really lovely. Do you know what? It's boiling outside, yet it's really cooling here. Traffic is a bit busy, I have to say. But so this is me standing at my front door. So look at that again. It's just gorgeous, isn't it? And then there's like a concrete yard. So that's the log store there, and coal, which I'm going to move. And then the garden isn't that big, it's all concrete, but can you imagine, I can have lots and lots and lots of pots out here. So it is quite sweet, isn't it? Look, it is quite sweet. And I think once I've got loads of pots in this garden with lots of lovely flowers, it's going to look absolutely lovely. So there's certainly a welcome in the hillside. I think I'm going to really like it here. It's bijou, it's me, it's cottage. Yeah. So I'll say goodbye for the minute, but obviously there'll be more videos attached to this one whilst I start to unload. Oh my God. Oh, I've got to show you Tilly. You do remember what Tilly does look like, don't you? I mean, you can go, if you're a new subscriber, you can go back and have a look at some of the vlogs, but look at this. My poor, beautiful Tilly. Look at her. She looks like a junk van. Still, let's get unloading. Oh, I could do with a pee. I've come a long way. Speak to you later. Bye. I'm in. It's so typical. Look at it. It's boxes everywhere. And look. Unfortunately, the cooker hob doesn't work. I mean, I did switch it on from the mains, and this little lock light came on, and I couldn't fathom how to unlock it. So the landlady's going to get in touch with me. So trusty old stove, which was great. And on the way, I passed this lovely little deli when I went to the agents to pick up the keys. The smell was coming down the road, and this is a Welsh fruit cake called Barabrith, and it's just scrumptious. So I've had some of that with a cup of tea, and that was wonderful. So, right, look at it. Look, everything's all over the place. But you might recognise these two pieces. They're going to find a new home. I'm going to get a gorgeous little wooden chair for there. I want to get a fabulous little armchair for there. This used to be on my log burner on the boat. That was on the floor in the boat. My cushions from the boat. Now, I think I might have said to you earlier on, I'm going to keep that. And it's surprisingly comfortable just for the time being until I get my own. And then it'll go up in the alcove in the bedroom, I think. Look, more boxes, more boxes. I'm not going to show you upstairs. There's my rug, which is going to go down on the floor. I am not going to show you upstairs. It's just clothes upon clothes upon clothes. Anyways, I think it's time for another cup of tea. I'll speak to you in a bit. I'm here. Well, this is Look at this. I have unpacked a load of stuff. I really have. I mean, it's not done yet. Everything is all over the place, as you can see. I've even managed to get bits out that I didn't have on the boat. So yeah, we're slowly getting the cupboards done. It's just boxes, isn't it? It's just beginning to fill the drawers, empty the boxes. This isn't finished, but that's going to, let me get some of this rubbish out of the way. This is going to be my sort of, there's not a lot I can do with that. I was going to use it as like a place to do my crafts and everything, but I think I'll use my desk, and I've got a extending table that I can bring out every now and again. So I'm using that. I mean, there's more to go. Look at that lovely roving, this here. I'll be able to do my weaving. Look at all this lovely Murano roving, ready for, well, you use that to spin. I'm not going to be spinning, as you know, because I sold my e-spinner, but I can weave with that, so that's great. So yeah, at the moment, that's just, it's not finished yet, obviously. Still rubbish all over the floor. But it's coming, it's coming. Yeah, it's coming. I've got an armchair to come, which will go sort of where that pile is with a nice poof. Let me wait till you see the bedroom. Hold on a sec. I decided to pack all my clothes in black plastic bags, I think I might have said, because it was easier to squish them and squash them in amongst all the furniture. Right, that's what I slept on last night. It's my memory foam camping mattress. I don't use it, as you know, because I've got a proper bed in the van now. But there's all my clothes in black plastic bags. Keeping it real, folks, keeping it real. Not just showing you the pretty end result. Oh, look, I woke up to this morning. Isn't that gorge? Right, well, just things, stuff in the middle of everywhere. I shall speak to you soon with the next instalment. Let's just go downstairs. Is there anything else I've got to show you before I... That's boring, isn't it? Just showing you the wall there. I do love my hat. Just carrying on from chatting. I bought this years ago. Those gorgeous pheasant feathers. I've only ever worn it a couple of times, but this is a fabulous window seat, and it's so comfortable. So I'm going to get some more plants from my basket and leave that there. It's a lovely big window, and I'm going to get a nice new thick plush cushion for there. Leave the hat on it, but I'm going to use it to sit on. So yeah. Oh, this is funny. Look, I've got one of these. I presume if you're living in a house, you've all got, I mean, I know what it is, but I've never had one because I've made my own electricity for the last 10.5 years. Anyways, it's all coming together. Look again, look. I don't even know my washing machine's going to go there. I just don't know where to continue. I think it's time for a cup of tea. Well, good morning, peeps. Oh, it's rush hour. We'll say it's rush hour. Believe it or not, it's about 7:30 in the morning. Now, I'm popping on here just so to say, because obviously all of it, I'm talking to you, but I'm talking to you behind the scenes. So, as you can see, I've arrived. Now, I am more or less unpacked and things are getting set up, but I won't show you the completely finished, until the next vlog. But I just wanted to sort of jump in here, say hi. I actually moved in on the 1st of May, and today is the 14th of May, so it's 2 weeks ago. However, in between those 2 weeks, I had to go back down last week to the boat to paint her, I think I said before, and do everything that I had to do. I meant to take a video of it and I didn't. I am so tired. I'm really, really tired. However, I'll talk about that on the next vlog because it was really emotional, I have to say. And I still feel quite emotional now. She's on her way to the boat brokers where she'll go up for sale. I believe she'll go up for sale around about the 20th of May, 20th, 21st of May. So I'm not going to babble on. No, I haven't got a china cup. It's a china mug though. I think of you with my pheasant on. You know I love pheasants. because they're stacked, they're still packed away somewhere. I don't know where they are, but most of it is undone. Just a lot of the crockery hasn't all been unpacked. Cottage is lovely. I'll talk all about that on the next one. I just want to say hi. I hope you've enjoyed the sort of moving in and showing you around and everything. And I'll end this with a picture of my new sunset, but I wish you all well. What I want to say is I am so sorry. For the first time ever, I've not answered everybody's comments. I have just been so busy since the last video the last vlog went up. And I know you understand and I know you appreciate it. I will try and get round to the last block of comments, but if I don't, please know that I love you and I so appreciate the comments that you made, and everyone was so wonderful. So I just want to say thank you. Oh, I've got to have a sip of this. Hang on a sec. It's not like me to be up this early. That's another thing about living in this cottage. I'm waking up really early. Still. At least I'll get more done and I'll see more of the day. But going back to what I was saying, no, you've just all been so wonderful and I so appreciate it. Please keep following, subscribe and like and comment. Please still comment. And again, I apologise to all of you that made comments. Like I've always said, I try and answer everybody. But the last fortnight has just, well, last 3 weeks really has just been very emotional, turmoil, very tiring, very busy, and I just didn't get the time. But I so appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys. Hope you all have a fabulous day. As you can see here in Wales, in North Wales, it's blue skies, it's lovely and sunny, and I'm going to sit out. I've got an umbrella and chairs out the back. I'm going to go and sit out because the sun rises at the back of the house. So at the moment, all the sun is over the back of the house. So have a fab day. Hope you enjoyed the vlog. See you soon. Bye. As promised, this was my beautiful sunset a few nights ago. So this is what I'll look at from now on. Speak soon.